Under that, we will be working with regression algorithm as part of today's session. Okay, so for regression, what are all the steps that we will be working with this? First, we need to create a machine learning studio. That means we have to create some machine learning workspace in the Microsoft Azure. So after that, inside the designer, we will be loading the data, and then we need to perform pre-processing steps. So under pre-processing, we will work with handling the missing values. So for categorical data, how to handle the missing values. Similarly, for numerical data, how to handle the missing values. Those steps we will work it out. Followed by normalization for the numerical data and one-hot encoding for the categorical data. So these steps we will work it out with the help of, for pre-processing as part of pre-processing. After that, we will split the data into train module and test module. Once we have split the data, we will perform the training, the model, followed by testing the result. Testing the results, and we will view the performance metrics. Also, we will be able to view the prediction which is performed by our algorithm. So this is the flow for today's session. Okay, so first step, as part of first step, please download the data. The data is available in the upgrade portal. Also, the data is available as part of chat. So I have just posted it in the chat. You have download the data from the chat. Similarly, from the upgrade portal. Okay, so let me know, have you all downloaded the data?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So now we will go on with today's session. Just
No, not everybody has downloaded the data.
So you need to go to the upgrade portal for downloading the data, or you can use the chat box for downloading the data.
I don't
Both
see
ways
it here
works.
in the chat.
Maybe you joined right now, right? Before that, I have posted. Because of that reason, you are not able to view it.
Yeah, it just says portalazure.com in me.
No. So you need to go to upgrade portal, where you will be able to see the view resources. You are joining the meeting, right?
Yes. Well, yes. I'm in
There
the
the data will
meeting.
be available. Have you all downloaded the data?
No, not yet.
Data is again posted in the chat box. Please download it.
Delivery times, is this the one we're using?
Yes. So the data set which we are going to work with for today's session is food delivery time prediction. So that's the data set which we are going to work for today's session. Okay. So once you have downloaded the data, log into your Azure portal. So to log into the Azure portal, you need to log into URL portal.azure.com. So once you type the URL, it will ask you for the GGU credentials. It will ask you for the login credentials. Specify your GGU credentials. Again, I'm typing the URL in the chat, portal.azure.com. Type it in the URL bar. So once it is done, it will ask you for the login credentials. Login using your GGU credentials. So I have already logged in. So my screen will be a little different from your screen because I'm not using the GGU mail ID for login. Now, everybody have logged into that? Okay. So once you have logged in, you will be able to see some resources like this. Okay, so out of that, which is the resource that we are going to work for today's session is Azure Machine Learning. So if you are keep on working with the resources, you will be able to see all those resources here. If this is the first time if you're opening, in the sense none of the resources will be available, the platform, the dashboard will be a little different. So in that case, what you have to do is there will be a search bar which is available on top. Along with Microsoft Azure, there will be a search bar. So here you have to type Azure Machine Learning. Okay, so once you have typed it, you will be able to get the service like Azure Machine Learning with a funnel type of symbol. Click on that particular thing. I repeat, in the search bar, type Azure Machine Learning. Okay, so under that, you will be able to see the service with a funnel kind of symbol will be there. Click on that Azure Machine Learning. Once you have clicked on that, initially there will be no workspaces to display because we are just going to create a workspace for us. So initially there will not be any workspaces to display. So what you have to do is click on create. Whether everybody reached till this particular place? Are you able to see that screen?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now click on create. So under click on create, you will be having two things. One is new workspace, another one is new registry. So we have to click on new workspace. Click on new workspace. I repeat, under Azure Machine Learning, you will be having a button called create. Under create, you will be having new workspace. Click on the new workspace.
So, Dr. Saroja, I already
Yes.
have two folders created during
Okay.
Dr. Raj's session. So, do I still need to create a new workspace?
You can use the same workspace also. No
Same.
issue.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But haven't you deleted that once the session is over? Okay. So those who are creating the new workspace,
No,
now
I
click
still
on.
haven't, sorry, I still haven't finished that session. I'm halfway through with Dr. Raj's session.
Okay.
But do you suggest I should delete it after that?
Yeah, at least remove the compute instance. Otherwise, what will happen is your credits, whichever you have for Azure for students, will be
Got it.
reduced
Okay.
because it is a payment basis, right?
Got it.
Pay and
Got it.
use.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. So under Azure Machine Learning, so there will be a basics tab. So here the subscription for you will be Azure for Students. For me, the subscription is different because I'm not using Azure for Students subscription. This subscription is pay as you go basis. So the subscription is different here. For you, it will be Azure for Students. And then create a resource group. So this resource group is nothing but similar to creating our folder. So whenever we are creating some set of files, we want all the things to be grouped inside a single folder. So the same way, the resource group is nothing but a folder which contains all our resources. We are grouping the resources into a single place. Okay. So right now I'm giving a name for my resource and I'm clicking on OK. After that, workspace details. So I'm going to work with food delivery data set. I'm just giving the name as food delivery workspace. Okay. So obviously we will, in this particular place, you will be giving two things. One is resource group creation. Another one is workspace details. So these two things you have to update. Apart from that, leave all the things as such. Okay. So once it is done, click on review plus create. We don't have to worry about any of these tabs. Directly you can click on review plus create. So it will take a couple of minutes for validating. Now the validation is passed. So once the validation is passed, you can click on create. Suppose if you are able to see that the validation is failed, most often it will be because of the region which you have selected. Because for Azure for Student subscription, the number of regions and the space allotted in every region for Azure for Student subscription will be minimal. If multiple people are trying to access the same region under the Azure for Student subscription, you will not be able to get that. During that time, you will be able to see something called validation failed. So in that case, no need to do anything. Go back to the basics tab, change the region and click on review and create one more time. Okay. So now here our validation is passed. So you can just click on create. So once you click on
And
create,
you just hold for 1 second. I had a failure, so I'm going to do it again. So resource group, just create a new one.
yeah. So after that, change the region.
Oh, it says,
Is
hang
your
on now.
validation failed?
Yeah, validation failed. And it's,
Validation failed in the sense there will be basics tab inside that. Just change the region. Most often it will be because of that thing only. Have you given the
so
resource group
under
name?
resource group,
Mm.
as I'm going in again, under resource group,
Mm.
it says select existing versus creating a new one. So can you just go back to that step where you put your name in?
Just give me a second. One more page is also there. Let me show you from here.
So just
Yeah. Here, are
resource.
you able to see my screen?
Yes. So create new,
Create
and
new. Just specify a new resource group name.
I'll just put my name there. Okay.
And then
No, it's looking for it as opposed to creating a new one. Let me try again.
click on create new and specify that.
Okay, good. And
And
then
then
the next,
specify the name for a resource,
okay,
name for
which
the
is
workspace. So
okay.
if you specify these two things,
And then review and create down at the bottom. Now, I tried East US 2 before, which
okay,
has worked for me in the past.
okay. Change the region now.
I'll try Canada Central.
Whatever the region which is nearer to you, or just randomly select some region also, that will work.
Okay, it's not rejecting, so just give me apologies to the group.
No worries. I'm at the same level as you are.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so finally for me, the deployment is failed. Let me recheck it one more time. Okay, so workspace failure.
Running final.
State failed. Okay, so the resource deployment failed for me. So I need to recreate it one more time. Just give me a second. I'll quickly create it.
I don't feel so bad now.
You're fine. That's not because of this region. That's because of something else. But okay, let me give the workspace name as linear regression and click on review plus create. Validation passed. Click on create. So once you click on create, it will start the deployment here. And we will be able to see the deployment details over here. So once the deployment is complete, it will take a couple of minutes for deployment. So once the deployment is complete, you will be able to see something called go to resource. If your
Okay,
deployment is complete, click on go to resource.
I'm just at the phase where validation passed. So
Okay. Then click on create.
create. Okay, thank you.
Is that clear? Are you able to reach till
Yeah,
this?
just waiting. Just waiting.
Yeah. So my deployment is over. I hope for others also it might be almost most of the people might have completed till this part. So once the deployment is complete, you can click on go to resource.
The resource.
So once
Where
you
is that?
click on go to resource, it will show you the workspace. And then here under the workspace, you will be able to see something called Launch Studio. So click on Launch Studio to start working with Azure Machine Learning. Okay,
Uh,
so what you have to do, once the deployment is over, click on go to resource. Once you click on go to resource, you will be able to see something called Launch Studio. Click on Launch Studio.
Where is go to resource? I don't see that.
Is your deployment over?
Yes.
for me, it's no. Oh, yes, it's just over. Thank you.
Once the deployment is over, automatically it will show you go to resource. Just check it out whether your deployment is over.
Yeah, it's not showing me go to resource.
So those are completed till that particular point. Click on Launch Studio. So once you click on Launch Studio, a new page will be opening. So this is nothing but Azure Machine Learning Platform. So this till this place, whatever you have done previously with Dr. Raj session, the same thing is what we have discussed as of now. Now here only we are going to make some more changes. Are you clear till this particular part? I hope everybody has reached till the screen.
So sorry, I couldn't find go to resource.
No, same as me.
Okay, so if you are not able to find go to resource, then what you can do is click on Microsoft Azure. Click on Microsoft Azure here. Okay, again you will be able to see something called click on Azure Machine Learning. Once you
Okay.
click on Azure Machine Learning, if your deployment is successful in the sense, your workspace will be visible here.
Oh, no, it's not there.
Okay, if it is visible, what that means is your deployment is successful. To ensure that, you can also see this bell icon. So next to, just before your name, your login credentials, you will be able to see something called a notification bell type of symbol. Click on that. It will show you whether the deployment is successful or not. So if I go here, it will show me deployment succeeded. Okay, first time my deployment failed, second time the deployment succeeded. From here also you can click on go to resource.
I'm doing it again, sorry.
Okay, so if your deployment is not successful, you will not be able to see the workspace. Just check with the notifications before you proceed. Is it clear till here? Is it clear till here?
Okay, validation passed, create.
Whether everyone reached till this particular screen except Leon and one more person. Apart from that, everybody else reached till here?
Yes.
Okay. So now previously what you have might have worked with is designer. Am I right? So as part of today's session also, we are going to work with designer for pipeline creation. But maybe in your prerequisite session, you might not have used any new data. Correct?
Yes, we use the component data.
Yeah, so you might have used the existing data which is available as part of designer. So now for our regression details or for today's session, we will be using our own data set. Okay, so similarly in your assignments also, most probably you will be working with your own data only. We will not be using the existing data. So in that case, how to use your own data? Okay, so if everyone has reached till this particular place, clearly watch here. Under the assets tab, you will be able to see something called data.
You want to
Correct?
bring me, so my deployment is in progress
Okay,
and deployment has succeeded. I now see that. So go to resource
go to resource and then launch studio.
and then launch to view. And I'm just looking for launch to view.
Yeah, you'll be able to see some button like this. Can you check my screen also?
Oh, yes. Hang on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Launch studio.
If you click on Launch Studio, in a new tab, it will open up the Azure Machine Learning Studio. You will be
Yes,
able to
okay.
see something like this.
Correct. And then go to data.
Yeah. So now we will continue with that. So under Assets tab, you will be able to see something called data. So here is the place where we are going to upload our data. So everybody please click on follow the steps. Click on the data. Once you have clicked on the data, initially nothing will be available because we haven't used any of the data before. So once you click on the data assets, here you will be able to, in the middle of the workspace, you will be able to see something called create. Click on create. Is that clear? Click on the data which is available under the assets tab and then click on create. So once you click on create, so here you need to specify the data asset name. So the data asset name is nothing but what is the name that you want to give to your data. Okay. So here you can simply specify. I'm just going to give us food data. Okay. So give some name here. This is purely for our reference to the data. And then under the type, no need of giving any description. Under the type, there will be multiple options. Out of that, you need to select tabular. So as our file is a CSV file, you have to explicitly specify tabular. Then only your data will be loaded properly. Okay. So what needs to be done? Specify the name. Other thing is choose the type as tabular. Is both the things clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
once you have done that, the next thing is, just give me a second, I'll hide the, click on next. Yes, Prince. Any queries here? Prince to be. You have raised your hands. Okay. So after you have given the name and type, click on next. You will be able to see the choose a source for your data set. So here we have to select from local files because we have downloaded the data and the data is available in our local system. So select from local files. Okay. So after selecting from local files, click on next. So here you will be able to see the data store type as Azure Blob Storage. You don't have to do anything over here. Just click on next. Now, once you have clicked on next, now you will be able to see one button called upload files or folders. So here is where we are going to upload our data. Click on this upload files or folder. Under that upload files and select your data set. Okay. Select the data set. Wherever you have downloaded and kept, select that particular data set and click on open. So it will upload your data set here. Once it is successfully uploaded, you will be able to see a green color tick mark over here. Whether everybody reached till this particular part?
No, I got data store type, select the data store.
Okay. Then click on
I
next.
gotta go, can you?
In the data store, don't do anything. Just click on next.
You're gonna
Okay,
have to
upload files.
see
Got it.
here.
Now you will be able to see something called upload files or folders. Are you able to see now?
Got it.
Okay. So upload the
Thank you.
file over here. Okay. Once it is uploaded, click on next. Now what it will do is, it will load the data and it will show you the preview. Ensure your file format is delimited here. Okay. And the data preview is available. Because sometimes if the file is not loaded properly, or if you have not selected the data type as tabular in the sense, here it will not be coming exactly as delimited. It may show you as plain file or something. So you have to ensure the file format also. It's a comma separated file. So obviously the file format must be delimited.
You
Okay.
drop the data file into the chat once more, please.
Okay.
I'm again, apologies to the group. I'm working from a
Yeah.
second
Just
computer.
give me a second. One minute. Okay, now it is done. Are you able to see that right now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So once everybody is able to see the data preview, click on next. Okay, stop here. So what is schema? Schema is nothing but description of the data. After it has shown you the preview, now it will show you the schema of it. So what is meant by schema is what is our column name and its corresponding data type. So this data type you need to keep in mind. The reason is for as part of pre-processing as well as for other processing, for numerical data and as well as for categorical data, we will deal it separately. So you must know how many columns are available. Out of that, how many numerical columns are available and how many data categorical columns are available. So once you are
Can I just
giving,
catch up with you? Sorry. So I'm at file or folder selection and upload file, food delivery times, open.
after uploading the file, click on next.
Okay, next.
It will
Okay.
show you the data preview. After that, click on next.
Oh, okay. There
Now
we go.
you will
I'm
be able to
now.
see like this.
Thank you.
Okay. So here, order ID is of integer type. Similarly, all the data types is available. Now, here itself, you can get some clarity. Suppose if any type mismatch is available, suppose the order ID is wrongly given as string. Okay. So what you can do is you can explicitly change the data type to integer. So if you want the data type conversion, you can do that here itself. Okay, so most often if anything is detected wrongly, then you can edit the data type here before you complete the process. That's the objective of this particular schema. So once it is done, click on next. Finally, you need to click on create.
At this stage, categorical has to be in string format, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All
So
the categorical
integer.
values will be in string format only.
Okay, so everything's in string except decimal and integer for a couple.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
next.
Now click on next. After that, it will show you create the data. Just click on create. Now it will create the data as such. So here also, we are not going to move directly to the designer. Once the data asset is created, the next step is exploring the data. How the data looks. Is there any missing values which is available in the data? Is there any invalid values which is available in the data? So those things we can explore. Once the data asset is created, it will show you the details and then here it will show you explore. So click on the explore option. 1, 2, 3. The third one will be explore. Click on the explore. So under explore, again there will be two tabs, preview and profile. Okay. So under preview, you will be able to see how many number of columns are there, how many number of rows are there. So totally 1000 rows are there and then totally 9 columns are available as part of our data set. So this is the first observation. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So after that, click on the second tab called profile. Now, when you click on the profile, you will be able to see the data distribution for each and every column. So how the data has been spread out. So that will be available here under profile. Also, you will be able to see the data type. What is the minimum value of that particular column? What is the maximum value? Count of the number of rows, count of values, missing count, empty count, error count, mean, standard deviation, variance, and then 25th percentile, 50th percentile, 75th percentile. All these values will be available over here. So even the skewness, is there any skewness in the data? So those things will be available over here itself. So under profile section, you can explore the data. Now, what is the primary observation that you have to do here is there any missing data available in our data set? Because when we are working with the algorithms, the data must be clean. If the data is not clean, in the sense, we have to handle the data based on missing values or invalid values. So that is the observation we have to do with the explore part. Now see here, for each column, you will be able to see something called missing count. Correct? Now for the first column, is there any missing values?
No.
For the second column, there is no missing value again. But for the third column, how many missing count is there?
30.
30 values are missing. Is it a numerical data or categorical data? The data type is string. That means it is a
Categorical.
categorical data. Similarly, for
Okay.
traffic level, for weather, there are 30 missing values. And for traffic level, there are 30 missing values. And then for time of day, 30 missing values are available. All these things are categorical. And vehicle type, all the values are present. There is no missing value. Similarly, preparation time, there is no missing value. Courier experience years. Again, here 30 missing count is there, but this is a decimal value. That means numerical. Okay. So finally, delivery time. So this is our dependent variable. This is what we are going to predict by applying our linear regression model. Okay. Now, did you understood the data, how to find the missing values and all? Once your data set is uploaded. Yes.
Sorry, Professor. The last one I missed. You said delivery time is what?
Yeah, dependent variable or the predicting variable.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Sorry, doctor, I have only preview, but I can see the options for profile.
You can see the?
Only preview, I can see profile.
You are not able to see the profile?
Yeah, I sent screenshot in the chat.
Okay, so have you selected the data type as tabular when you are working with the data? If it is missed also, you'll not be able to see that.
So how can I fix it now?
Check in the details. Here in the type, in the data set type, what is it showing? Is it showing tabular or something else? Check over there.
And that type, it shows only folder.
Okay, that means you have not selected the data type here.
Okay, how can I fix it now?
Go back to the recreate the data set. Here there is no option for edit. Here there is option for editing, but for data there is no option for editing. Just recreate it. You need to go for data again and you have to work it out.
Okay.
Is the session going too fast? They have to reduce the flow.
It's okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the
I
reason
think
is,
some of us are new to this, so I think it takes time
okay.
for us to just digest and work
Okay.
through it. Yeah, I think you
No,
are helping us.
after this,
Thank you.
we have, while exploring the designer, we require more time.
Okay, got it.
So that's why for uploading the data, it is just next option after uploading the files. Only thing is
Okay.
under explore part, you need to carefully understand the data.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Now, yeah. So now, after exploring the data, we are able to see that totally 4 columns: weather, traffic level, time of day, and then courier experience years. Under 4 columns, we have missing values. Okay. Out of that, this courier experience years, it is showing us decimal. That means it's a numerical data. All the remaining things like the time of day, traffic level, weather. So all its data type are string. That means categorical values. So from here, it is clear that our data set consists of missing values in both categorical as well as numerical. So while designing the designer, we have to be very careful with these points. Is it clear till here?
Can you just repeat? You said missing values in
Mm.
both category.
Yeah.
You said something
Yeah.
categorical or something like that.
Yes. So here, did you understand missing count?
That is clear, yes.
Okay. So missing count in this is if there is a missing value, check the data type of that particular column.
Okay.
Okay. So if the data type is string, then it is categorical.
Mm-hmm.
If the data type is integer or decimal, then it is numerical. Now see
Okay.
here I'm able to see 30 missing count, which is categorical. Here 30 missing count, which is again categorical. Here 30 missing count, which is again categorical. But courier experience here also 30 count is missing, which is nothing but decimal. That means this is numerical data.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, so under 4 columns, we have missing values. Is it clear till here?
I think there's 2 people in the chat, Professor Rania and Peter. I would just confirm with those 2.
Okay. Just,
It's okay. Please don't let me slow you all down. Thank you.
yeah, fine. So have you reached till this part? Peter, have you reached till this part?
What do you mean by string is categorical?
Yes. What? Can you repeat the question?
What do you mean by string is
Okay.
categorical?
So categorical in the sense you must have some text data. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So what is text data? What is the data type when it is a text? It is string. So the
Okay.
data type for text data is a string. Now see the values. The values also is available here. Medium, low and high. Okay. Is it numerical data?
No.
Numerical means numbers. The other one
Right.
is automatically it is categorical. Is that clear now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So this is the place where we explore the data. So I hope till here everybody understood the part. Rania, is it clear? Have you completed that part?
I still need to fix the type, but I couldn't do it.
Okay, so redo it. Click on data again and create one more asset. Now clearly specify. See here, see my screen. Now clearly specify the type as tabular. If you specify it as folder or something else, you will not be able to view the data correctly. Okay?
I will try once again.
Okay. So this is the only place where you have to make changes. Apart from that, everything else is fine. Okay? Okay. So now our data uploading part is over. The next step is our designer patch. So now only we are going to start for the designer. Okay. So for starting with the designer, in the left side tab, click on the designer. Click on the designer, which is available in the left hand side under authoring subdivision. Now you will be able to see something called new pipeline. Okay, so create a new pipeline using classic pre-built components. So this is where we are going to click on for creating the pipeline. Again, keep in mind here, 2 options will be available, classic, pre-built and custom. If you go for custom, in the sense, most of the components will not be available. We are going to use the existing components only. So specify classic pre-built. Ensure classic pre-built is available. Click on create a new pipeline using classic pre-built components.
So this is for everyone now. We've moved on from our data, looking at it. So go
Yes.
to design, go to
Yes.
designer,
Go to
classic,
designer.
create a new pipeline using classic pre-built components.
Yes. Click on that.
Okay.
Okay. After the data set is successfully uploaded and the data set is visible, after exploring the data, now we are going to create a new pipeline. Click on create new pipeline. It will load and it will create a data pipeline page. So in that page, you will be having two options. One is data, another one is component. So in the prerequisite session, when you are working with, you might have worked with sample data under component.
If my screen is not like yours, it says my pipeline was created. Do I hit the edit button to be able to go into the data like you're seeing?
What is it showing? Have you clicked the
It is-
designer?
Yes, I click designer
And then
and
have you clicked on create a new pipeline?
a classic pre-built, correct? So
Yes.
not custom, but classic. And then create. And then it comes up on my screen. What comes up on my screen is pipeline created on March the 29th, but everything to the left of that, sample data, none of those features are there. Do I have to click on the edit?
Can you just quickly share your screen?
There are two small arrows on the top. I think that's what you need to click on.
What was that?
The two small arrows pointing left. There are two arrows pointing
Maybe
left.
it is hidden.
Yeah, you just
Beautiful. Thank
expand the
you.
pane.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. This arrow, am I right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now what we are going to do is I'll just write the steps and then I'll let you know what needs to be done for each and every step. So first step is we are going to load the data set, our food delivery data set. After loading the data set, we are going to remove the irrelevant columns. As part of pre-processing, we are going to remove irrelevant columns. So what is meant by irrelevant columns is, let us assume order ID. Does it generate any pattern for us? Will it generate any pattern for us?
No.
It won't generate any pattern because all are unique values. So that is nowhere connected with us for model creation and execution. So you can remove that from your data set. It won't affect our analysis. Okay. So after removing the irrelevant columns, the next step is we need to handle the missing values. Under missing values, again, we have seen categorical data is missing and numerical data is also missing. So under missing values, we have categorical data as well as numerical data. If it is categorical data, we are going to replace that with mode. And for numerical data, we are going to replace that with median. So why mode for categorical? Because mode is nothing but frequency. In categorical data, mean and median is not possible. Whereas for numerical, mean, median, everything is possible. But why we are going with median is, even if outliers are there, median will work better for numerical data. So that is the reason for missing value replacement, we are going with mode for categorical data and a median for numerical data. Yes, sir.
Question.
Yes.
Is it there exactly 30 missing? So could it just be 30 rows? We just want to just remove?
No, we are not going to remove. We are going to replace it.
Okay.
There are options for removal also, but most often in the original data set, we will not be removing the data. Instead, we will handle the missing values. Okay.
I was just wondering, well, you understand why I'm asking that, right? Because if it's the exact 30 missing for all, which means it's just 30 blank rows.
No, it's not
What
exact
problem is-
missing 30. So if you explore the data further, you will be able to see that in one row, weather will be missing. In another row, traffic level will be missing. So if you add it together, totally 4 columns, 30 rows means it may end up at 120 rows. It will not be exactly 30 rows. If you, as you said, if it is exactly 30 for all the things, all 30 values are missing in same set of rows, then you can remove it.
Right.
But it is not the case here.
And the only way to do that is to literally just filter the data and observe it.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Subir, you have raised your hands.
Yes, ma'am. My question was replacing missing values for categorical with mode and for numerical with median. Is this a standard best practice irrespective of what the use case is?
No, it depends. So most often for numerical data, people will replace with mean. If you feel that more number of outliers are there in the data set, then you have to go for median. Okay. Other way is, I don't want to fill it with mean or median. I just want to fix a constant value. Then you can go with 0. Some constant value, you can go with that. So it depends upon the data. It's not a fixed practice.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. So after handling missing values, what we are going to do next is we are going to normalize the data. So what is the need for normalization here? The model which we are going to use is linear regression. Linear regression uses formulas. So what needs to happen is, suppose if one column consists of smaller values like 2, 3, something like that. Similarly, other column which consists of 20,000 or 30,000. When you are applying it on a linear regression, what will happen is the formula is mx plus c, or first feature mx1 plus mx2 plus mx3, like that it will be keep on going on. So for during multiplication, when you are multiplying that with 2 and when you are multiplying that with 20,000, the value which is higher will drag your output variable. Okay. If the value is higher, obviously your output also will be dragged towards that particular variable. So to avoid that reason, what we have to do is we need to standardize the data, standardize the numerical data. So for that reason, we are performing normalization. So after performing normalization, the next step is we are going to work with categorical data. For that, we are going to apply one-hot encoding. Why this is required for categorical data is, when you are considering categorical data, as the model is linear regression, you can't apply the formula on a categorical data because it's a text. So the formula can never be applied on a text. So what we have to do is we need to convert the categorical data to numerical data, and Azure platform supports one-hot encoding. So we are working with one-hot encoding for that conversion. Okay, can go with other things also, but this platform supports one-hot. Yes.
Yeah, can you just repeat this one more time, please?
Okay, so most often when you are working with linear regression or SVM kind of models, the model consists of formulas. Correct? So in that case, all your values must be numerical. Only then it will be able to apply the formula.
That
Right?
is correct.
That is the reason we are going for one-hot encoding. One-hot encoding is a method which converts categorical data to numerical.
So you mean to say that the data which are like, which we saw earlier, which were in strings, you are going to convert those strings to numbers.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So after, yes.
I was going to add, Nimish, that in our class yesterday, Dr. Raj, or Friday night, depending on your group, Dr. Raj converted some categorical data to numerical data.
Okay.
I guess prepping us for this, but this is the first time I've heard the term one hot. So,
okay.
I don't
So
know
the
if that
name of
helps.
the encoding name is nothing but one-hot encoding.
Thanks, Leon. Yeah, got it.
Okay. So after applying all these things, now our data set is ready. Okay. Next step will be split data. We are going to split it into training and testing. Split the data into two. The training data will be used for model training, and the test data will be used for evaluation. So this is the flow for the pipeline creation. Is it clear? Are you able to understand the concepts here? Till now, I haven't created the pipeline. I'm just explaining what are all the things that we are going to work on for creation of pipeline. Is it clear?
What's the first T? Yeah.
Yes.
Repeat that, please.
Which one?
What is
Which one?
yeah? What is the first T to M? The second one is test to evaluation, for evaluation. What's the first
Thank
T?
you.
Okay, so what you will be doing for model creation and all, you will be splitting the data into trained data and test data, correct?
Oh, okay.
So the trained
So,
data will be used for model creation, training the model, and the test data we will be using for evaluating. That means we are predicting.
right.
Okay. Nias, your question?
The normalization should be done before train and test or after train and test, because usually people say that the bias will creep in. So normalization has to be done only on the test the train data, not on the test data, right?
In both the places, we will be doing it. Before
Um,
the splitting
so
of data itself,
we
normalization will be doing it.
we have to split that, and based on the train, we have to fit it, and then apply the transformation onto the train. The test data. Is it correct?
Can you repeat one more time?
So, for example, if I'm doing a 70-30 split,
Yes.
I have the train data and I have a test data, and I will be doing a fitment for the normalization using the train data, and it will know that particular transformation will get the formula and everything. And then I have to use it for transforming the test data, because if I take the overall and if I do that, usually you know better, I heard that it will, bring in the test data, some of the learnings back into that, and it will give a leakage. That's what I used to hear.
Okay, so till here, whatever we are doing will be for validation part. If you are specifically, finally, after performing all these things, you can give a specific sample and test it out. Okay, so during that time, those things will be applied separately, but for model training and for this part is purely for validation. And that will, for that, we will apply the normalizations, everything before itself. You don't have to specifically apply after this.
Okay. Okay.
And there is a power cut here, so you'll not be able to view my
No issue.
video over there. Okay. So are you able to see the things till here? Is the concept clear? What we are going to do that for today's session? Shall we start creating the pipeline?
I think you have another chat message, Professor.
Yeah, the written step-by-step instruction is already available, but it's not with the screenshot of that particular data. I'll post it in the link. So I have posted the data, right? The same place I will post it, this also. Post the contents also. Okay. So till here, we haven't started creation of anything. Just I have explained the flow which we are going to work on for today's session. Is it clear till here? Are you able to understand what's going to happen?
Yes.
Now for each and every part, we are going to create a separate data. Okay. So the first step is we require the data. Now the data will be available in the data tab. So we have data as well as component here. Click on the data tab. Okay. Here you will be able to see the data which we have uploaded. Is it clear? Under the data tab, you will be able to see the data which you have uploaded. Just drag and drop the data here. Is it clear? This is our first step.
There's mud.
Yes? Jeff, is there any issues? Whether everybody is able to see the
Sorry.
data which you have
Good.
uploaded? Is that clear? So
Yes.
just drag and drop it over here. Now you will be able to view the data. So our first step is clear. Our next step is removing the irrelevant columns. Okay, for removing the irrelevant columns, we have a module called select columns. Okay, so on top of the component, there will be a search bar which is available. Here, type as select.
Select.
Once you type as select, you will be able to see under components like select columns in dataset. There will be multiple things available. Out of that, you have to go for select columns in dataset. Okay. Are you able to see that?
No. So I've typed in select, but nothing is coming up.
See here, when you type the select and if your data tab is available, it will show you no data assets found. Just
Yes.
change that to component.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Once you change that
Yes.
to component, you will be able to see select columns in dataset. Okay. Now drag and drop the select columns in dataset here.
Columns in data set.
Select columns in dataset. And another
What does the
important
red
thing is,
triangle mean? What does the red triangle mean? Is
yeah,
that
it
an
will come
error?
out. It will come out. We have not
Okay.
configured it. I'll say that. And another thing is, just ensure whether everybody has turned on the autosave option. So the reason is, if you are not auto-saving in the sense, suppose in the middle, you just moved the screen from some here to somewhere, there is a possibility that the pipeline creation is lost. The data is lost. Again, you may require to recreate it. So better to turn on the auto-save button. Ensure it is on. If not, please do it right now.
Thank you for that, because mine was not on.
Now, is it available? Whether everybody has done that part? So what we have done, we have taken our data set. We have taken the module select columns in data set. Okay. So what we have to do in this particular module in the sense, the first step is just drag the output circle from the output circle to the input of select columns in data set. Drag a simple line. Okay. So what this line means is the data is flowing from this particular module to that module. So that is the understanding of this particular line. Line is nothing but flow of data. Okay. After this, we are going to apply this particular module. Now, initially, when a module is dragged from some place to here, you will be able to see a red color triangle mark. What it means is, it is nothing but the select columns in dataset module is not configured. That's what it says. So we need to configure. Once we are configuring that, it will be removed. Now, is it clear till here? Is it clear till here?
Yes.
Can you take
Yes.
the last instruction?
Okay, so are you able to see a red color triangle mark here?
Yes, yeah.
So whenever in a module you are able to see red color triangle, what it means is the module is not configured yet. We need to configure. Okay? Okay. Now, after this, what you have to do is we need to configure the module. For configuring, double click on that module. Just double click on the module. Okay? When you double click on the module, it will be opening up the configuration part. I repeat, after dragging the select columns in data set, double click the module. Are you able to see this part? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now what you have to do here is click on the edit column. So in the right corner, there will be a blue colored button called edit column. Click on the edit column. Watch my cursor. Under select columns in dataset, in the right hand side, extreme right hand side, you will be able to see something called edit column. Click on the edit column. My writings are just disturbing the part. Shall I rub it? Anyhow, we will be seeing that here also. The same steps only we are going to look at it. Shall I remove these contents?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just erase it out. Okay. Okay. So now click on edit column. So once you have clicked on edit column, there will be two options. Select columns with rules, select columns by name. Click on by name. Now, after clicking on by name, all the columns which is available in the data set will be available over here. Okay, all the columns in the data set is available here. There will be an option called add all. Click on add all. So, but what we want to do in select columns in data set is we are going to remove the irrelevant columns. Now, out of the 9 columns which is available, which is the irrelevant column?
Order
As
ID.
part of our discussion, we have discussed that the order ID column is not required for our analysis. That means this is our irrelevant column. Just specify the minus button here. So what will happen is order ID will be removed. All the other columns will be selected. Okay. All the remaining 8 columns will be selected. Once it is done, click on save. Is that clear for everyone? See here,
Repeat.
once you have clicked on edit column, you will be able to see something like this. Click on add all the columns will get added. Now remove only one thing because we want to remove only one thing. So that's the reason I'm just clicking on add all. Once it is removed, remaining 8 columns will be available. Now click on save. Yes, Sam, any questions?
I got it. Thank you.
Okay. Now click on save. So once you have saved it, under select columns, all the columns that you have selected right now will be available here. Okay. So this is the only thing that we have to do under select columns in data set. So after you have done that, now just above the edit column, there will be a little triangle kind of box will be there. Click on that to close it. Just click on this particular part to close that just above the edit column. Now till here, everyone understood the concept? Is that clear?
Yes, and the red triangle is now gone.
Yes. So once you have configured that, the red color triangle is gone. That means the configuration is done for this particular module. Okay. Is it clear till here? Is it clear till here?
Yes.
Okay. Now what is the next step that we have to do? We need to handle the missing values. So for handling the missing values, we have a module called clean missing data. Okay. Type clean here in the components part, select the components here, and then in the search bar, type clean. So when you are typing clean, it will show you a module called clean missing data. Drag and drop it here. Okay. Now, for handling the missing values, we are going to handle numerical values separately and categorical values separately. So, for each and everything, we require a separate module. Is it clear? So, for handling missing values, numerical values, we are going to handle it separately. Categorical values, we are going to handle it separately. So, what we require is, we require 2 clean missing data modules, one for handling the categorical data, one for handling the numerical data. Is it clear why we are dragging 2 modules? Under
Yes.
missing values, in our data set, we have categorical missing values as well as numerical missing values. To handle categorical missing values, we require 1 clean missing data. To handle numerical values, we require another clean missing data. Is it clear?
Yes.
Drag and drop 2 modules. Now we have to configure each of the components separately. So what you have to do is, from your original data set, take the output from there and then drag it towards the clean missing data. Now you may be thinking like, after select columns in data set only, this module is going to come. Why we are dragging it from here? The reason is, when you are dragging it from here to here, If you double click the module and if you click on edit column, you will not be able to see the columns which is available in the data set. The reason is the flow will work only during pipeline execution. It's not going to work normally. Okay, now in designer, it's not going to work. So during pipeline execution only, the original data will be moving from here to here. After that, from the select columns, it will move to the clean missing data. Okay, for configuration purpose, what you have to do is drag the connection from here to here. Is that clear?
Sorry, Professor. So you're saying we do this dragging from the original data only for the configuration, but when we are
Yes.
going to run the model, we are going to reconnect that
Yes,
from
we are going
select.
to reconnect it.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So the first step is connect the original data and the clean missing module. Okay. Now double click on the clean missing data. Right? So when you are double clicking on it, again it will show you columns to be cleaned. So what are all the columns to be cleaned? We have to select that. So click on the edit column, which is available in the extreme right. Click on edit column. Now under edit column, now you will be able to see by name. Okay. So this clean missing data module I'm going to use for categorical data. Now, do you remember in which categorical data the values are missing? Do you remember in
Weather?
which? Yes. Weather. Under weather, 30 values are missing. Under traffic level, 30 values are missing. And under time of day. So in these three columns, 30 values are missing and all are categorical columns. Select these three columns alone here. Okay. Did you understood? So what we have to do is the first clean missing data module is for cleaning the categorical data. So what you have to do, you need to select the categorical data where the values are missing. As per our data set, weather, traffic level and time of day. In all these three places, the values are missing. So you have to select these columns and click on Save. Is it clear till here? Have you all selected these three columns? You don't have to do anything for the rest of the columns. Select only these three columns.
Yeah.
Is it clear till here?
Yes.
Okay. Now click on Save. So we have selected the columns to be cleaned. Now here you will be able to see minimum missing value ratio, maximum missing value ratio. So this we are not going to do anything over here. Our next step is cleaning mode. What type of cleaning am I going to do for my data? So if you click on the drop down here, there will be multiple options. Am I going to replace the missing values with mean? Or am I going to replace it with median or with mode? Or are we going to remove the entire row? If there is a missing value, do I have to remove the entire row? Or do we have to remove the entire column? So these options will be available. So if you want to fix a constant value like not available, NA or unknown, then you can go with custom substitution value and specify the value. Like if you want to replace that with unknown, then you can go with custom substitution value and specify the replacement value also. Otherwise, if you are going for categorical value, you can replace that with mode. So this decision you need to take depending upon your data set. It's not a common thing. You have to take this decision depending upon the data set. Okay. For this particular data set, I'm going with replacing with mode. So what we have to do for replacing the categorical values, replacing the missing values for categorical data, the first step is we have to select the columns here. And the second step is we have to specify the cleaning mode. Yes, Rio.
Is there any situations where the cleaning mode can be different for different columns? Or is it
Okay.
that you must
So
select only
yeah.
one?
So what you're trying to ask is for whether I want to replace with the mode. for traffic level, I want to replace with something else. Is my understanding correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. In that case, for each and every column, you have to use a separate clean missing data module.
Yeah, so it is possible. It's a
Yes, it is
decision that we
possible.
make.
Yes.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. So if you want to apply different cleaning methods for different columns in the sense, then you have to use a separate clean missing data for each and every column. Okay. Is that clear till here? Now the configuration for this particular part is over. Close this. After configuring, what you have to do is remove the connection from the original data to the clean missing data. How to remove that is just select this particular connection and click on delete, which is available in your keyboard. Even if you specify delete in the keyboard, it will be removed. Or right click on it, you will be able to see some option called delete. So these two ways you can use for deleting the connection from the original data to the clean missing data. Okay. Then drag the clean missing data to here, and then from select columns in data set, drag the connection to clean missing data. So this is the actual flow of the modules. Okay. Is it clear till here? Are you able to understand till this particular part?
Yes.
Okay. So after this, what we have to do is the second clean missing data, which is for numerical data. This needs to be configured. The same way, whatever we have done for the first clean missing data, the same steps we are going to follow for second clean missing data also. From the original data set, drag the connection to clean missing data. This is purely for configuration. After that, double click on the clean missing data. So now under this, click on the edit column, select by name. So what is the numerical data which consists of missing values? The only field which consists of missing values under numerical category is courier experience years. Select only this specific column here in the selected columns. Leave the rest as such. Did you understood what are we doing? So as per our data, the numerical column which consists of missing values is courier experience years. Select that particular column alone and click on save. Is that clear? Is that clear till here? Have you selected this? Shall I proceed further? Shall I proceed further?
Yes.
Okay. Now click on
Sure.
save. Yes. Any questions? Okay. So after selecting the numerical data, now I'm going to set the cleaning mode for this. The cleaning mode which I'm going to use for courier experience years is replace with median. Okay. So just specify replace with median over here and then close this out. So now our configuration for second clean missing data is also over. Just close this out. So after this, what we have to do? Can anyone say what we have to do now?
Delete the
Delete the connection
Exactly.
between the original
So-
data set
Okay,
to
so
the
delete the
second
connection
numerical.
and then drag it over here. From here to here, establish the connection. So are you able to follow up the contents? Yes, are you able to follow up the contents?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just adjusting the pipeline. So what is our next step? Now we have cleaned the data also. So first step is removing the irrelevant
Excuse me,
columns
what was the
that we
cleaning
have
mode
done.
for the
The
second
cleaning
cleaning
mode
data?
for second one for numerical data is replace with median. Have you selected that?
The second one is replaced with median.
Yes.
Right? Okay, thank you.
Okay. So first
When you
step is we have
connected,
removed.
Professor,
Yes.
sorry, when you connected from the clean data, there's two boxes there, or there's
Yes.
two data sets. You collected from the left-hand side.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you, if
I'll
you,
come to that
if
point
you,
now.
okay, thank you.
Okay. So for clean missing data, there will be two outputs. One is cleaned data set, another one is cleaning transformation. So in the first output, you will get the cleaned data set, whereas in the second output, you will get what is the transformation that is performed. Okay. So what we require is we require the data. And that is the reason we are connecting it from the first step. Is it clear?
Yes, it is to me. I just wanted to point out that there was two.
Can you please repeat that?
Can you
Okay.
cancel again?
Yeah. So for each module, there will be one input, one output will be available. Okay. So this is the input for the clean missing data. Whereas after the module has completed its work, two outputs will be generated by this module. Okay. Now, what are the two outputs that will be generated is the first one is the cleaned data. By applying the transformation, it will perform the cleaning and the cleaned data will be available in the first output. The second module, the second output is nothing but the transformation that it has performed. Okay. So that will be available in the second step. Now, for our pipeline or for our next step, what is required is the cleaned data, not the transformation. What is the transformation that it is performed? We don't need that. What we need is after cleaning, what is the data which we have? That is required. And that is why we are connecting from the first circle. First output. Is that clear now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. So now we have completed.
If I want another clean missing data to adopt the same thing, then I'll be using the transformation, is it?
Yes. Then also you will be using clean data only, not transformation.
What will be the usage of the cleaning transformation?
So transformation is, what is the transformation that you are applying? That means replace with the median that you are applying, right? What is the median value? That will be available over there. It's not the data.
Okay. And where it can be used, just out of curiosity.
Just to know what is the value it has replaced.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. Now, after completing these steps, the next step is we have to perform the normalization. Correct? So our selecting irrelevant columns, removing irrelevant columns is over. Cleaning the missing data is over. Okay. Next step is we have to apply the normalization. Okay. So for applying normalization, again, we have a module called normalize. Type normalize here. Once you have typed it, you will be able to see the module called normalize data. Drag and drop it. Okay. So as usual, establish a connection from the original dataset to the normalized data module, again for configuring it. Is it clear till here? So establish the connection from the module, from the data to that particular module. Now double click on normalized data. Why it is keep on showing it? Is that clear till here?
Yes.
Okay. So once you have double click on it, under normalization, there will be multiple options like Z-score normalization, min-max normalization, logistic normalization. All those normalization techniques will be available. Out of that, what we are going to use is min-max normalization. So what is the difference between Z-score normalization and min-max normalization is, when it is min-max normalization, it will give the output in the range of 0 to 1. The formula will be different and it will give the output in the range of 0 to 1. Whereas when you are using Z-score normalization, it will give the values in the range of -3 to +3. Okay. So most often go with min-max normalization. I'm not doing anything, but still I'm able to see that leave site and all. Let's go with min-max normalization. Okay, so you need to select min-max normalization here, and then you need to click on edit column. So click on the edit column.
By name.
By name. And then on what values we are going to apply the normalization. So normalization is applicable only for numerical columns. How many numerical columns are available over here? We have totally 4 numerical columns available, including the dependent variable. Okay. Now, the normalization should not be applied on the dependent variable. You should not touch the dependent variable. Apart from that, distance underscore kilometer is a numerical field. And then preparation time underscore minutes is the numerical field. Courier experience years is the numerical field. So these 3 fields are numerical columns in which we are going to apply the normalization. Delivery time underscore minutes is also a numerical column, but this is our predictor variable. This is what we are going to predict. So we should not apply the normalization on this dependent variable. Is this clear why we are not applying on it? This is what we are going to predict. This is our dependent variable. Normalization should not be applied on the dependent variable. Is it clear till here? Have you selected these columns? Okay, now click on the save button here. So once you have saved, it will show you what are the columns that we have selected for transformation, also the transformation method. Okay, after that, just close this out. Now normalization is configured. Remove the connection from here and establish the connection from cleaned data set to this normalized data. So again, for normalized data also, 2 outputs will be available. One is transform data set, similar to the clean missing data module. 2 modules will be available here as well. One is normalized data, another one is transformation data, transformation details. So we are going to use the first output only. So now for numerical data, the transformation steps are over. So the next step will be for categorical data. So for categorical data, we are going to apply the one-hot encoding concept. So for applying the one-hot encoding, what is required is we have a column called convert to indicator values. We have a component called convert to indicator values. Type convert here. Once you have typed it, you will be able to see a module called convert to indicator values. Drag and drop it here. Okay, so what is a module that needs to be used for converting the categorical value to numerical value? You need to use the module convert to indicator values. Okay. Now, before going for this particular module, we require one more module called edit metadata. So here, type as edit. So once you have typed as edit, you will be able to see edit metadata component available here. Drag and drop that also. Now, what is the need for edit metadata? Why we are using that particular thing in the sense? The convert to indicator values is for categorical data. So what is the data type of our categorical values?
String.
String. So it is string. But this convert to indicator values module won't detect the string data type. It accepts only if it is categorical. So just to convert that, we are going for edit metadata. Is it clear why we are going for edit metadata? The convert to indicator values. Yes, Vish.
Repeat that, please.
Yeah, please.
Repeat, please.
Yeah, just I'm repeating it. So this convert to indicator values, the purpose of this module is converting the categorical to numerical data. Okay, that is for this particular module. Now, what is the input that it will accept is, it will accept only categorical. That means the data type must be categorical. So, but in our data set, the data type is not categorical, it is string. Even though string is categorical, this module requires it explicitly as categorical. it won't detect string module. Okay, string data type cannot be detected by this. It cannot apply on that. Only if it is explicitly specified as categorical, it can perform the conversion. Okay, is that clear till here?
Yes.
To convert that string to categorical, we are going for edit metadata. Is that understandable? Now I will show you here what it will, what is available in the edit metadata. Maybe after that you will understand that in a much better way. So as usual, drag and drop the connection from here, from the original data set to here. Now double click on the edit metadata. So once you double click on it, what is visible is you will be able to see columns that needs to be edited and see here the data type. Okay. So data type, either you can specify that as unchanged because by default our data type is string. So you can specify that as unchanged and see here there is categorical. Now here you will be able to select categorical or non-categorical. Okay. So here what you have to do is you need to explicitly specify the columns as categorical. Then only this convert to indicator values will work correctly. Otherwise it will not work. So under edit metadata, click on the edit column. Excuse me. So click on the edit column and specify the categorical column which requires conversion. So all these values are categorical values. So we have to convert this particular categorical values explicitly to categorical. Are you able to understand right now what is the purpose of edit metadata? From the data
I
type
lost
string.
you.
Yeah.
I
So
lost
from
you.
the data type string, we are converting the string data type to categorical. Okay, we are defining it as categorical. The data type is string and it is a categorical data. We are defining that in the edit metadata. Is it clear now?
I think you should just go back to the edit metadata where you chose.
Okay.
Yeah, right there, categorical.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
watch
come
the
back
next
again.
step.
After selecting the edit column, I will re-show once. I'll show that again. So by default, this will be your screen for edit metadata. Once you double click on edit metadata, it will be available like this. What you have to do is first select the columns that needs to be modified. Okay, by name. And then what are all the categorical values that needs to be selected over here. So all these categorical values.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Mine, the one that said when I edit the by name is not available. Why
By
is
name
that?
is not available in the sense, ensure you have established the connection from food delivery data to the module, edit metadata module. Only if the connection is there, it will be available.
From the original data set?
Here.
Yes.
Yeah. So from here to here, you need to set it up. If the
Sorry, I
connection
made a
is
mistake. I used the second data set. So I
okay.
screwed
So
up.
from the first one, you need to establish the connection. Then only the by
Yes.
name will be available. Now click on edit
Yes.
column. By name will be available. Specify the categorical values and click on save. Have you all selected the categorical values?
Yes.
Okay. Now click on save. So once it is done, now here you will be able to see the data type. So by default, the data type is string for these data. If you select string, that is also fine. Or you can just keep it unchanged. That is also fine. Both are fine. Because by default, the data type is string. Now here, under categorical, there will be three options. One is unchanged, second one is categorical, third one is non-categorical. So here what we have to do is you need to explicitly state it as categorical. So only if you do this particular part, this convert to indicator values will work. Okay? Yes, Subir.
Ma'am, the data type, is the output data type required?
No, it's the data type of the columns, which
But
is
the
available.
data type of these columns is categorical, right? It's not, it's string,
It's
right?
string. It's string.
So you say unchanged.
So, unchanged in the
and
sense the original data type we are retaining.
Got it. Got it. Understood.
Okay. Yeah. So after selecting these two things, only if the categorical is selected here, it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay. Select this. As usual, close this out. Remove the connection. Establish the connection from here. And keep it. Now, the next thing which we have to work out is convert to indicator values. This is for our conversion. Okay. So again, establish the connection from the original data set to convert to indicator values. Okay. Now double click on it. So once you have double clicked on it, you will be able to see categorical columns to convert. So what are all the categorical columns I need to convert? Click on edit column. Now here also we have to select the categorical columns which we want to convert. Okay, select all the categorical columns which we want to convert and click on save.
What was the time of day?
Yes. Select these columns, click on save. So there will be one more option called override categorical columns. Explicitly specify it as false. The reason is once you are, so what will happen if you select the true? In the sense, when it is creating one hot encoding, for each values which is available in the original data set, a separate value will be created, a separate column will be created. When you are using override categorical columns, it will replace the original weather column or original traffic level column. So I don't want to replace that. So specify it as false. By default, it will be false. Just maintain that as such. No need of updating any of these things here. Only thing is we need to select the columns to convert. Okay.
Dr. Suruja, when I click on edit column, I'm not getting by name.
Are you able to, have you established this particular connection from the original data set?
Yes, I have.
Remove that connection and re-establish it again.
Okay.
So even if you have established, sometimes it may take one or 2 minutes delay. Okay, a session seems to have expired. Yeah. So once you have done that, please close that and keep it as such. I think there is an issue, it seems. So we have completed the pre-processing steps as of now. We will see the remaining things after the break. So meanwhile, everybody can take a quick break of 10 minutes and come back. Meanwhile, I'll reset up the environment again for my reference.
So just to finish this one, close out the connection, remove the connection bar from the original, and then take a break. Okay.
Yeah. So for me, from here, it is not saved at all. I'll redo it. So you can quickly take a break and come back. Okay.
We are meeting in 10 minutes, right?
Yes.
We meeting in 10 minutes?
Yes, we will meet again in 10 minutes. Mine is
Sure.
some login issue, so I'm reworking on it. That's it.
So as you have done auto save, it should have saved till the last step, right?
Yes, for the past 5 to 10 minutes, I was able to see some issues, right?
Login, I mean session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's why it was it has not saved. Before that, it has saved. After that, I hope there might be a slight internet issue. That's the reason it has not saved it properly.
Okay.
Dr. Suroja, this is where I'm getting stuck. I'm not getting by name. I reestablished the connection as well.
Okay, just give me a second. I'll
Sure,
quickly
no
update it
worries.
and come back. Okay. Yeah. Can you share your screen?
Yeah, sure. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. This is the
You have established the connection from select columns in dataset.
Oh, no,
It
no,
needs
no.
to be established from food delivery data.
No, sure. I did that. I don't know why it's gone here now. Just a sec. Let me try again. So this is false. And then if I edit, oh yeah, sorry. Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. Whether everybody came back?
Yes, Dr. Suja, can I quickly see what were the columns you selected for the last one? It was weather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So weather, traffic level, time of day, and vehicle type. All these are categorical columns which is available.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Whether everybody came back? So till now we have worked on with the pre-processing steps only. Now we need to split the data and we have to work on for training the model. Is that clear here? Shall we proceed?
Yeah.
Okay, so our next step will be splitting the data. So till now, we have completed the pre-processing steps. Okay, so what is pre-processing? Data cleaning part, selecting the relevant columns and normalization, all those things are data pre-processing steps. So our next step is splitting the data into training data and testing data. So for splitting the data, just specify split here. After specifying that, there will be one component called split data. Specify the split data here. Okay. And for this split data, there will be one input which needs to be obtained from convert to indicator values. And then it consists of two outputs. The first output represents the training data and the second output represents the testing data. So just double click on the split data. Once you double click on the split data, you will be able to see the splitting mode. On what basis you want to split that? So the splitting mode will be split rows. So row by row, I want to split. Okay. And then the fraction of rows in the first output database. So that means how you want the data to be splitted, whether it is 0.5, 0.5, that means 50-50 or 60-40 or 70-30. So right now for this particular exercise, I am going to use the split data as 70-30. 70% of the data will be used for training and the 30% data will be used for testing. Okay, so that is the split that I have planned to use. So specify it as 0.7. Okay, so 0.7 is the fraction of rows in the first database and leave these things as such. And in the random seed, specify a random seed number. Okay, so what is the purpose of random seed is specify any random number. You can specify any number. So what is the purpose of this random seed is when it is splitting the training data and testing data, every time when the pipeline is running, it will split the same data into train data, split the same data into test data if you specify random seed value. If you didn't specify that, what will happen is different data will be split into train data each and every time when you execute the pipeline. So in that case, it will affect your accuracy of the module. Also, if you are selecting the features, then it may affect you further as well. So that's the reason you need to explicitly specify the random seed. The purpose of random seed is to create a same split or the same data in the training and test data every time. Is that clear? Whether everyone is available?
Yeah, just a quick question. Professor, when you said specifying the features, I just lost you.
Okay, so I'll just quickly specify that. Let us take that. I have a data. Did you understand what is random seed?
Yeah, that is understood, yes.
Okay, let us assume that I have 5 records. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with this 5 records, I have 5 columns over here. I'm using all the 5 columns for prediction. Okay, So as I'm using the random seed value, what will happen is first time it is splitting 1, 2, 3 records in my training data and 4 and 5 in my testing data. This is a 60-40 split for this example. Okay. Now I have 5 columns and it is giving the accuracy as, let us assume it is 70%. Here it error matrix, but randomly I'm saying this is accuracy. Okay. Now you want to check whether with 4 columns itself you are able to achieve the accuracy or not. Okay, that is what I mean by selecting the features. So if you are just using only 4 features and if you want to see the accuracy, the same training data only needs to be used. Then only your output, whatever you are getting, will be comparable. You will be able to compare that. Now here, if you are having 1 to 4 in the training data and 3, 5 in the testing data in the sets, this affects the accuracy of the model. Okay.
Okay.
Did you understood the concept now?
Yeah. Okay. I'm with
Yeah.
you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay. So after splitting, so in the split data, what we have done is we have just specified what is the fraction of rows that needs to be used for the training as well as for the testing. So the split data consists of 2 outputs. One output represents the training data. The second output represents the testing data. Okay. So after using the split data, our next step is we have to train the model. So for training the model, we have a component called train model.
Actually, sorry, can you just go back, choose the data for me? Quickly, sorry, I keep my looking at funny break. So that's all the end now. My apologies.
Can you repeat it again? But because your voice is very low for me.
Oh, Doc, can you just go back through the split data?
Okay.
Sorry about a bit late from the break, so I just saw the ending of the split data.
Okay, so in the split data, you need to update the fraction of rows because by default it will be 0.5. So update the fraction of rows and then specify a random seed value. By default, it will be 0. So that means no random seed is applied. You need to specify a value explicitly. It can be any value. Is that clear now?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So after split data, we have to train the model. So for train the model, type as train model. So obviously we'll be able to get a model called train model. Okay. Now here also we require some configuration. So in the train model, there will be 2 inputs. One is the untrained model. This I will tell you a little later. The second one is the data set. So connect your original data set to the second input and then configure the train model. So double click on the train model. Now it will ask for the label column. So what this label column means is what is your dependent variable or your predictor variable. What is the variable that I'm going to predict? So that is nothing but the label column. You have to specify the label column. Okay. Now here click on edit column and when you type it here, you will be able to see the delivery time minimum. So this is the label column or our final output variable. Okay, specify that and click on save. So what is your label column? Label column is nothing but the output variable or the dependent variable. Okay, select that particular column and click on save. Okay. Yes.
Why am I not getting deliveries show up?
Okay, so have you established the connection from the original dataset to the train model?
Just 1 second. I thought I did. I'll just exit. So I'm from the original data input into data set. Yeah, I've done that.
Okay.
And now I'm double clicking and then it says label column, but
click on edit column.
Edit column.
And
column
then
names.
By default, if you column names will be there, just place your cursor over here. It will show you the list of available columns.
It says auto suggestion for column names only works when upstream node is a data node and schema exists for the data.
Okay, have you selected the train model only?
Train model, correct.
Have you selected it? This is the train model which
Yes,
you have selected. Can you share your screen?
I can try. Zoom. Share my screen.
So in the Zoom platform itself, there will be one option called share.
Yeah.
Click on share. Now show your screen. Right now we are able to see your screen. Just click on the authoring tab.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. You can see it now.
Yeah. So you have just see here, you have not established the connection from the original data set. You have established the connection from select columns in data set, which is not our
Oh, I
original
see.
data set. Just above that, you have to select. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I apologize. I didn't scroll down. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Delete.
Okay. So now under train model, you need to select the label column. The label column is nothing but our dependent variable. Okay. Is that clear? So after doing that, after selecting that, remove this connection and bring the train model after the split data.
What was the column name I had to select? Sorry.
Delivery time.
Delivery time. Thank you.
Okay. Now, what is the model that we are going to apply is we are going to apply linear regression. So type linear here. There will be a model which is called linear regression will be available. Drag and drop it here. Okay. So what we have to do for this train model is, this is the model which we are going to use. So from here to here, you need to establish a connection for the first input to the train model with the linear regression. And then in the split data, the first set of data, the first output is nothing but the train data. The train data needs to be given into the train model. So what this train model will do is, it will take the trained data, training data, also it will take the linear regression model and it will perform the training. Okay. Now, linear regression is not configured yet. By default, certain configurations will be there, so it will not show the red color arrows.
Sorry, you're moving really fast here now. So,
okay.
So,
Yeah. So, where are you right now? Which place right now you are in?
I'm grabbing the linear regression, but I need to connect my train model to
linear
my
regression.
Yeah. So, but I need to connect my train model to my split data. And so I need to go
have
from
you
results.
configured the train model? Is the
Yes, I
configuration for
have.
train? Okay.
I have.
Okay.
And now I need to select linear regression and which I have. Okay, and I got it from results to the data set. Okay, and so linear regression, and then double click that.
No need of double clicking that right now. We haven't moved to that particular place. So
Okay,
after dragging the linear regression, establish the connection from the linear regression to the trained model, to the first input of the trained model. Okay. The second input of trained model must be your split data. So under split data, two outputs will be there. First one is your training. Second one is the test data. So from the trained data, give the input to the trained model. Now what this trained model will do is, it will take the training data and it will apply the linear regression model for training the model. Okay. Is it clear till here?
I think so.
Okay. Now our next step is, we have to configure the linear regression. Okay. So double click on the linear regression. By default, the configurations for linear regression will be already available. That is the reason it is not showing any red colored triangle mark over here for configuration. Okay. So under linear regression, yes, sir. So Ram Subramaniam Mathur.
Yeah. Can you just quickly click on convert to indicator values once the options?
Yeah.
Yeah. So over here, what does override categorical columns mean? In the sense, for example, I'm having 3 categories. You have converted them to category. Is the original column retained or still going to be there?
If you have specified as false in the sense, the original column will be retained.
Okay.
If you are changing that to true, then it will be overwritten.
Okay. So in the current case, for example, I have 3 options like assume fruit names, which I'm apple or something, which I'm converting into category. Fine. But still, I'm sending the original column also into the training right now, correct?
No. The reason is linear regression is going to use only the numerical values. It will not use the categorical values.
Okay. So we need not add a filter over there to exclude that value. That was
no.
Okay.
Automatically, the linear regression will exclude it.
Got it. Got it.
Okay. Okay. So after this, double click on the linear regression. Yes, Jeff. Are you trying to say something?
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thanks.
Okay. So now under linear regression, there will be solution method, L2 regularization and intercept term. Okay. So the first one is solution method. What type of linear regression are we going to apply? So there will be 2 options. One is online gradient descent. Another one is ordinary least square method. So when you will go for online gradient descent is if the data set is a huge data set. So then the convergence will be tough. So you need to go with online gradient descent. So when you are selecting online gradient descent, multiple options will also be available. What is the learning rate? How many number of epochs are required? All those things will be available. Our data set is a very small data set, which consists of only 1000 rows. So it is enough if you go with ordinary least squares. Okay. So when you specify ordinary least, yes.
Sorry, Professor. So what do you mean by like large data set?
Okay. So large data set in the sense 1 billion kind of rows.
Oh,
1
okay.
million
Got it.
rows. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
When does it become large from ordinary? Or when does it, what's the distinction? 1,000 doesn't seem like a lot when you're talking about 1 billion, right?
Yes. So exact definition for large data set is really tough because every people will define the big data in different forms, right? So for our consideration, if our data set is greater than 10 GB or if it is greater than 5 GB, then you can consider it as large data set. Okay.
So for us, for what we're doing here, it'll be not
Our
large.
data set it is only 44 MB.
Okay.
Okay, when we are uploading the data set, what was the size? We are able to see only 44 MB. So that's the size of our data set. So for that size, we can go with ordinary least square method itself.
So, Dr. Saroja,
Yes.
And if we do choose the other option, gradient descent, and the data apparently is not large enough, does it produce wrong result or?
No, it's not so.
Okay.
Okay. So now select ordinary least square and then the second option will be L2 regularization weight. So this is nothing but for avoiding the overfitting concept, you need to specify L2 regularization weight. By default, it will be 0.001. So depending upon the overfitting terms, you can specify that or you can just keep it as such. So this is purely for overrating concept to avoid the overfitting. So there will be 2 regularization methods. One is L1 and the second one is L2. So our Azure platform supports L2 regularization. You can specify the weights over here. Okay. And the next term will be include intercept term or not. So most often, as far as I have used linear regression, I have never excluded the intercept term. So if you still want to exclude it, I don't want the intercept term in the sense, you can specify that. That option is also available. Okay, so these are all the by
What's
default.
the
Yes.
meaning of it, Professor? Like when you say intercept term,
So
does
intercept
it
term in the sense, what is the formula for linear regression? Y is equal to mx plus c. That's the basic formula. Depending upon the parameters, we will add. So here, what is meant by c? M is nothing but the slope and c is the intercept. Correct?
right? Okay,
Got it.
Okay.
got it.
So that is the intercept term which is specified here. I
Understood.
hope. Yeah, fine. So now here also some random number seed will be available. You don't have to specify anything over here. This random number seed is nowhere connected with the split data random number seed. So both are completely different. So here in the split data, random number seed is mandatory, whereas under linear regression, you don't have to specify anything. You can leave empty. Okay. This is not going to affect our training by any means. Right? So after specifying these things, close this out. Now our linear regression is configured. So what we have done as of now, after the break, we have split the data into training and testing. And then we have added one more module called train model. In the train model, we have selected what is our output variable. Okay. So from the split data, we are giving the train data to the train model. Similarly, we are giving the model which we are going to use as input to the train model. Is it clear till here?
Excuse me just a second. Random number seed.
Hmm.
What did you add there?
So
In the
random
linear
number seed,
regression?
in the linear regression, it's of no use to us. We don't have to give anything.
Oh,
Leave it as
nothing.
it. Yes.
So technically, we haven't changed any parameters in the linear regression tab.
Yes. We didn't change.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe
And
one quick question. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
is it the learning rate which is controlled by the L2 regularization, or it is weightage for the regularization?
It's the weightage for the regularization.
Okay. And learning rate, we will not be able to control at all anywhere?
It will be controllable, but in ordinary least square, learning rate is not available. Only in the gradient descent, it is available.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Okay. Hope till here everybody has completed. Am I right? Still anybody is stuck with this part?
Yes.
Yes. In which part you have been stuck with? Have you all completed?
It's completed. Yeah.
Okay. So the next step is now, till here, what we have done is we have trained the model. What is our next step? What is our next step after training? We have to test. Okay. So for testing, we have a module called score. Score model. So type score here and drag the score model from there to here. So this is for testing our data. Okay. Drag the score model from there to here. For this score model also, two inputs will be available. The first input is nothing but the trained model. So from this trained model, we need to specify the first input. And the second input is nothing but the testing data. So where is our testing data right now? Where is the test data?
It is split data.
Yes. So the second output of the split data is nothing but the test data. So from there to here, just drag a simple line. Now the dataset part is over. And then what is the model that we are going to use? This is nothing but the trained model. From the trained model, drag and drop one thing. Okay, is it clear with the score model? So under score model, what you have to do is give the test data from the split data and then specify the trained model. We don't have to configure anything in the score model. Is it clear till here?
When we make the connections, is it critical that first the trained model is connected and then the data set is connected? The sequence in which I make the connections, does it matter?
Yes, because only if you have the trained model, then only you will be able to test it, right?
Okay. And similarly, in the above train model also, First, I have to connect the linear regression to the untrained model and only then.
No, the connection, see, anyhow, the first input is for trained model.
Yeah, that's fine. But the thing is there any criticality of the order in which we established that?
No. The flow you need to maintain.
Okay.
Establishing the connection doesn't matter. Okay. So till score model, is that clear for everyone? Is that clear for everyone? Shall I continue further? So after the score model, what it will do is it will predict the values. Okay. So the purpose of score model is for predicting the values, for the test data, it will predict the values. But after that, we need to perform the performance. We have to see the performance metrics values also. So the performance metrics values is not directly available in score model. So for viewing the performance metrics, we have another module called evaluate model. Specify evaluate and click on evaluate model here. So this evaluate model is to view the metrics, performance metrics, whichever is available. In case of regression, it is nothing but the error metrics. In case of classification, it is nothing but the accuracy, all those things, accuracy kind of metrics. Okay, performance metrics, it is error metrics over here. So drag and drop the evaluate model here. Okay. So from the scored data set, give the input to evaluate model. That's it. We have completed the pipeline setup. So our pipeline setup is complete. Now, additional information which I wanted to give is, so right now for our data set, what we have done is we have used only one model. Okay. What I wanted to do is, in our assignments and all, in general, what you people will do is, you may require to compare multiple models. Correct? It's not a single model all the time. You may use multiple models for comparison. In that case, what to do? So what you have to do is, till here, all the steps, till split data, all the steps are common. So only thing is our model is different for training. So in that case, what we have to do is, I will show you example in a quick way. Right now, you are not going to do it. This is purely for your additional reference. Okay. Just watch whatever I am doing it. You don't have to do it. Just watch the steps and learn it so that it will be useful for your assignments. Okay. So here, apart from linear regression, what I'm going to use right now is I'm going for decision trees. Okay, decision forest regression. So I'm just using the regression model here. Now, if I'm going with second model, what are all the components that I have to use additionally is, till split data, everything is same. Use a separate model. Also use a separate train model. Okay, use a separate train model. Now what you have to do here is, from this untrained models, connect this input. From the same split data, our trained data is available, right? From here, connect the input over here. Okay. Now, this side, your linear regression will be available. And in the right hand side, decision tree is going on. Decision forest regression is going on. So for that prediction, a separate score model is also required. This score model is for this decision forest regression. Establish the connection from here. Now, what you have to do is, so in evaluate model, you are able to see two inputs, right? So for linear regression, if it is a single model, it is okay if you use only one input. If there are two models, then use the second input also. So the purpose of evaluate model here is, it will take the two models, compare it, and it will give the best result. What is the best performer? So that will be given over here. Okay. It will show you the both the metrics, error metrics of both the models. Also, it will tell you which is the best model. So this is how you can add one more model and see the comparison. Now you may be thinking like, if I want to create a third model, and see its comparison. So
Quick
in that
question
case,
there.
yes.
Yeah, why have you not connected the data set under the score model with the split data?
Okay, so that needs to be done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
got it.
I
Thank
missed
you.
that part.
Okay.
Okay. So similarly, I have not configured the train model also, just because I'm just showing it for your reference. Okay. Yeah. So now, another question is, suppose I want to compare third model. 3 models I want to compare. Here in the evaluate model, only 2 options are available. How to go for the third one? In that case, what you have to do is use one more evaluate model and see take the first evaluation result and give it as first input from the third model connected to it. So it's nothing like if you have 3 values for comparison, what is the first evaluate model is doing is it takes the first 2 and selects the best out of it. And then the best will be compared with the third module and it will give the best result, which is the best one out of the 3. Okay. Is it clear till here? How to add multiple components here? Is that clear?
Yes.
Now we are not going to work on with all these parts. This is purely helpful for your assignments. That's why I'm additionally saying it. Okay. Hope you understood this part. I'm just removing all these things. Removing the decision forest train model, which I have additionally implemented. So this is the actual linear regression which we have completed. Okay. Is it clear till here? So our next step is we have to execute it. So how to execute that? So for execution,
Configure and submit.
exactly. So in the right hand side, right top corner, you will be able to see configure and submit. Click on configure and submit. Under that, you will be having an option called experiment name, all those things. Click on create new. Give some random experiment name. Any name is fine. Give the name. Click on next. Click on create new. Give the name. Click on next. So once you have given the name, under inputs and outputs, no need to specify anything. Just click on next. So after that,
Can you repeat the process? The basics, what we have to say?
In the basics, you have to click on create new for the experiment name and give the experiment name.
Okay.
Okay. Then in the next tab, no need of doing anything. Just click on next. And in the third tab, namely the runtime settings, what you have to do is you need to select the compute type. So under compute type, multiple instances will be available. You need to select compute instance. So the difference between instance and cluster is, instance is nothing but a single system. Cluster is a set of systems. Right now, for us, it is a single system itself is sufficient. So go with compute instance. After that, under sorry.
You're good.
Yeah. So after selecting the compute type, just click on create Azure ML compute instance. Okay. So once you click on that, there will be options for compute name, virtual machine type, virtual machine size and all. So here you don't have to do anything. If you want to change the name, you can change. Otherwise, don't do anything. Virtual machine type, let it be CPU because our data set is very small. And then here, multiple options will be available for you to select with. Okay. So when you are working with Azure for students subscription, only $200 is given as credits for you. So until all your assignments are over, you require the Microsoft Azure platform. So what is the best cost for you? You can go with that. Nothing wrong in going with the higher cost systems also, but think whether it is required for you right now or not. So for our data set, as it is very small, you don't require high configured systems and all. So just go with the basic thing, select that particular thing and click on review plus create. Okay. So what we have done here, only the compute name is available. After that, compute name is automatically available. We didn't make any modifications over here. Just we have selected one system from here and then click on review plus create. Is it clear? Shall I continue?
Sorry, Professor. Can you repeat all these steps?
Did you mean the create compute instance or?
Yeah. This whole step again, I lost it.
Okay, so just give me a second. So here, once you have completed the pipeline creation, click on configure and submit. Under configure and submit, the first thing is basics. So here you have to specify create new and the experiment name, any experiment name.
Okay.
After that, next. Don't do anything. Click on next. So under runtime settings, you require a mission for running your pipeline. So here under select compute type, select compute instance, and then select Azure ML compute instance will be available. We don't have any instances right now to work with. So click on create Azure ML compute instance. Once you have selected that, it will show you the list of options, list of missions which is available. I am selecting the mission which is having the least cost here. Okay, you don't have to make any changes over here. It is enough if you specify only one thing.
It is not fetching the compute name automatically. I don't know why.
Then you just type it out. No issues.
Okay.
Specify on compute name. That's it. Okay. So after selecting it, click on review plus create. It will take a couple of minutes for creation of a compute instance. Okay. So till that time, click on the drop down. You will be able to see that your compute instance is getting created. So until it moves to running state, you have to wait. Okay.
What do you select here?
It is in creating state. You will not be able to select anything until it moves to running state. You need to wait.
Okay.
Just click on the drop down and see whether it is in which state is it right now. So right now for me it is in creating. Okay.
Yeah.
So it will take some 2 to 3 minutes for creating that. So whether everybody has completed till here?
So, ma'am, when
For
it
me,
goes
it says
green,
that
Yes.
yeah,
sorry, I
sorry.
was asking. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is saying for me the compute with this name already exists.
Then change the name. Maybe previously you might have created it for a prerequisite session.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah.
Ma'am, I was asking that we need to wait for that little blue button to turn green in order for it
Yes.
to validate the completion, right? Okay,
Yes,
got it.
yes. So once it is over, in the sense, you will be able to see the execution of each and every model which is available, which we have created in the pipeline, and we can also see the results. Anybody has, for anyone, it has been moved to running state? If it is moved to running state, select that particular instance and then click on review plus submit. Okay. So I'm just waiting for moving from creating state to running stage. If it is moved to running state, click on review plus submit.
But there seems to be a prompt saying, please select a default compute to run a pipeline.
Right now it is in creating stage, so I'm not able to select it. So once it moved to running state, and if I have selected it, it will be removed.
Okay.
So are you able to follow up the contents, whether everyone has completed the pipeline setup, all those things? Is that clear for everyone?
Okay, mine just turned green.
Okay, then select it and click on review plus submit. Okay, so for me also, it has been changed to green. So once it is changed to green, you need to select this. Only then the error will be removed. After that, you will be able to click on Review plus Submit. Okay. So click on Review plus Submit after this. Then it will show you the details. Again, click on Submit. So once you have clicked on Submit, just above the undo button, all those things, you will be able to see something called Success Pipeline Job has been submitted. In a green color ribbon, you will be able to see something called Success Pipeline Job has been submitted. It's still loading for me. Now, once it is submitted, click on the View Details, which is available. Okay, click on the View Details, which is available. So right now what has happened is it has started its execution. So during execution, if the module is getting executed, then it will show you some running kind of symbols as well as some blue color circle will also be there. So what that means is it is running. So once it has completed its running, it will change to green color. So we have to wait until all the modules are changing to green color to see our results.
Okay, Dr. Saroja,
Yes.
for me it was running, so I did review and submit, but
Okay.
what was the next step to make the execution start?
Okay, so after that, click on Submit. After Review plus Submit, it will show you Submit also, right? Have you clicked
Submit
on
is
Submit?
not highlighted.
Okay. So is it showing any issues with that?
Yeah, runtime settings is
Okay. Under Runtime Settings, check whether you have selected the compute instance or not. Here, under Runtime Settings, have you
yeah.
selected this or not? Selected your instance
Okay,
or
it's
not? Okay.
working now. Thank you.
Yeah, fine. So once you have done that, you will be able to see pipeline job has been submitted, followed by a single button called, some kind of button called View Details. Click on the View Details to see your pipeline's execution.
Hello, ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, Prince.
So, ma'am, generally, how much time it takes when we are training only one model?
Obviously, it will take some 4 to 5 minutes of time.
Okay. And also regarding the assignment, because this is something that we need to do within the Azure environment itself, and I can do this into Python and Jupyter Notebook as well, because this is something that I generally do as well. So that is also acceptable as well, or is it something that I?
Actually, so for your first assignment, it is explicitly specified as you need to use Microsoft Azure. For your
Yes.
final project, you can have a mix of all those things. But for assignment one, it is explicitly specified as a Microsoft Azure, so you
Yeah.
no choice.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed, because I actually like coding a lot, so that's something that I prefer to do that. Okay, but yeah, good enough. I think I'll use it as well.
So did you
Here
say it would take
also,
45 minutes for it to run?
4 to 5.
No,
45.
someone check it. It's not
No,
half an hour.
4
Pass it.
4 minutes.
Half an
4
hour.
to
Pass it.
5.
Yes,
All
4
right.
to 5.
No, I
Mute
time
your.
it to half an hour. Sorry, I am timing it to half an hour. Then I pass it. No, I said half an hour and pass.
Kasif, mute your phone, your computer.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, thank you. 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So right now, see here, my first component is over. Second, clean missing data is over. Third one is also over. Fourth one is about to start its execution.
So that's a quick question. So for the
Yes.
assignment that we have, once we do this, can you just throw some light on how we should be submitting it?
So not sure with the exact things that is asked in the assignment. So the expectation
Once
is
we
you need to
do the
report
assignment,
everything.
once
You
we
need to
do the
Yes.
So sorry to cut you. My only question is, once we do the assignment, like how should we submit it? Like, should we export a report from here, or what is the means for
It's a
submitting?
PDF file. It's a PDF file. You need to take a screenshot for these kind of things. Apart from that, the other details, whatever you are working on it, you can write a report of it, make it as a PDF file, and submit the PDF file.
Okay.
So,
So
ma'am, you
does
need
Do
this
we
a
do we also need to take a screenshot of my pipeline as well? Because here we have
Yes,
a complete pipeline is there.
yes,
Okay.
yes. You have to take a screenshot of that.
Okay.
does
the
Azure has a
screenshot of the
feature?
pipeline and
Sorry,
screenshot of
Sweet, go
the
ahead.
results as well. So,
See,
no, I was
for
asking screenshot of the pipeline and screenshot of the results as well, right?
yes,
Got it.
screenshot is available in all the systems. It's available. It's not with Azure and all. Everywhere you can take it, right? And if you are not able to view the complete pipeline, just reduce the browser zoom level. Okay. So once you reduce the zoom level, you will be able to view it completely. Now, during that time, if you take the screenshot, you will be able to get it in a single picture itself. Or if you still face that issues, try to adjust the pipeline little bit. So you can just make a small adjustments over here so that all the things in a single screenshot itself, everything is available. Okay.
And does this Azure, the entire setup, has a provision for exporting a report or something on what we have done? Does it come inbuilt?
Exporting, it's not available explicitly. So one thing is you can copy paste the details, the output details, or other thing is you need to make a note of it. You can just take a screenshot, but you need to make a note of other metrics, whatever is required.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have multiple modules has been executed. So once it is completed, you will be able to see the prediction as well as the evaluation metrics, that is the performance metrics or the error metrics. So, but what I wanted to see is how the normalized data has been applied. So I want to see the exact output of normalized data. So in that case, what you can do is just in the bottom for normalized data model, if you want to see only the normalized data module, here in the first circle, right click on it, you will be able to see one option called preview data. Okay, click on the preview data. You will be able to see the after normalization, what is our result. So after normalization, we have 8 columns and this distance, kilometer, all those things, values has been changed. Okay, courier experience here, all those values has been changed. So that
under
similar.
preview data, you select transform data set.
Under preview data, just click on preview data. Under transform data, the first input is there, right? So under that, right click on it, preview data will be available. You can view the preview data.
Okay, yeah.
And the statistics of each column will also be available over here. You can just maximize it if you want to explore it further. Okay, or make it minimized. So similarly, for each of the components, whichever is available over here, to see what has happened in each component, you can simply click on that, right click on it, preview the data and view what has happened in each and every module. See here, after selecting the columns in dataset, the columns has been reduced to 8. Now see here, for distance underscore kilometer, it is 7.93. But after normalization, what is the data which is available? It is nothing but 0.378. So all these values are available. Okay. And then right now for me, the pipeline execution is over. So what I'm doing is I'm going with score model. So under score model, if you want to view the result, right click on the small circle which is available and click on preview data. So once you have clicked on preview data, now see here how many columns are available. 24 columns are available and 300 rows are available. So why there are only 300 rows? Yes, Jeff.
That's 30%.
Yeah, so out of the, we
My
have totally 1000 rows, 30% of the data. This is nothing but our training data. Sorry, testing data. Test data
Yeah.
which we have given. Okay, so for the test
my
data, yes, Jeff, what is
I
your
just have to
query?
convert. I've got an issue with. I got a red X
Okay,
convert
so
to indicator values.
okay, so in the convert to indicator values, if you have not selected it as categorical explicit, if in the edit metadata, if you have not selected it as categorical explicitly, this will show you an issue. I'll come back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay,
I'll
thank you.
explain this and I will come back.
So you're showing right
Okay.
now in the evaluate model, you right clicked.
No, I have right clicked in the score model, not in the evaluate model.
Oh, the score model. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay. So under the score model, if you scroll down completely, you will be able to see the scored labels. So this is the output or the predicted value of our model. So this code labels is the predicted value of our model. Okay. See here, all our columns are available. After that, whatever we have done is one hot encoding. So the one hot encoding also, all the columns get added together. So totally I have 24 columns. Now this is my scored labels. Okay. So is that clear for you?
Can I hide some of the columns to see the delivery time min and scored labeled next to each other?
Okay, so here I don't think that there is possibility for hiding because it's just preview.
Okay.
You cannot perform any modifications over there.
Okay, so we won't be able to visually see how deviated they are.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any way to access those columns and then subtract or something of that sort? Like if I want to see the delivery time min minus code label,
Okay.
can I get it in through select column or something? So
No, you will not be able, even in select columns, it is just for selecting the columns. After this, you will not be able to see that result. You can see the result, but you will not be able to perform any modifications. Just let me quickly try with double clicking on it. You will be having an option called show data outputs here. But
okay.
here also downloading options will not be available exactly. Okay, so all your log details, all those things will be available, but the result data, you can preview it. Yeah, you can view the result data. The option for accessing the data, but still when I try with that, it won't let you go with that.
Okay.
So the only possible way is you can preview the data and you can access it by previewing.
So
So there are certain limitations also available over Azure.
how should we access that? Like we have to double click access data and store the data set, right?
No, not access data, preview. Underscore data set, right click on it, preview data.
Okay.
Okay. So this is with respect to score model. Now our performance metrics or the error metrics is also available, right? So for that you need to go with evaluate model. So double click on the evaluate model. Here, under the evaluate model, there will be multiple options, multiple tabs like this. You need to go with the metrics. So under metrics, you will be having the coefficient of determination, which is nothing but R square value. And then your mean absolute square, relative absolute square, relative squared error, and root mean square error. All these values will be available. So these are all the values which we are going to use for showing our model's error metrics, the performance metrics of our model. So that will be available under evaluate model.
You just do that again. Evaluate model, right click.
Double click, not right click.
Double click. Okay. Double click. Okay.
We
And then
have
go
to
back
to put this screenshot to the assignment tool, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Because this is the error matrix. So you require this for your analysis also or the comparison. Finally, if you are using multiple models, for all the models separately, what is the R square, all those values will be available also, which is the best also will be available over here in the evaluate model. Is that clear? So this is how you can see the output for the regression models. Is it clear?
So is there any place we can see the graph
Which
showing the
graph?
relation?
Showing the relation between?
I mean, I'm wondering, there are multiple variables here. So is there some sort of a graph that could
Delivery
assist
time
help us
min versus
visualize it?
delivery time min versus the scored one.
Yeah.
Can we see a scatter plot or something else?
I don't think that the option is available over here because that's available in the data set. It's not under the metrics and all. So there is no option which is provided under here.
Okay. Thanks.
Suppose
So, like, what is the metric that we can see that helps understand the efficiency of this model? Is it that coefficient of determination? Or?
yes, coefficient of determination is nothing but the R square value. So this is the primary metric which we are going to use for regression models.
Mr. Rajab, if the results, does it matter for the assignment evaluation? I mean, no, what I'm asking is, what is the MAE score and all those things? Does that impact the evaluation?
So MAE score is not going to impact the evaluation. Now, after looking at it, right now I have used only linear regression model. You can go for multiple models and you can say that which model works better for your data. Okay. So for that, you require all these things.
Okay. Okay, I'm just comparing the results what I got, 6.56 and 9.82. Okay, fine. So it matches. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now if you have
yeah.
Sorry, I was saying just to also dummy proof for the sake of the assignment, what we need to submit, because I'm understanding it will be a variety of screenshots of, the workflow, the pipeline, maybe certain metrics as the output. Is it possible, ma'am, that either on the Prism platform or separately via an email, it is circulated in what format this report needs to be submitted? Because it is slightly ambiguous at the moment and there will be inconsistencies in the way people submit it.
Okay, so I'll just check with that and I will inform Akshi to upload the format also. Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So your deadline for the assignment will be April 10. So by tomorrow, I'll upload it. Just, I think for you, assignment has been submitted, right? Are you able to view our assignment?
I can't
Is
see the
assignment
date
posted?
is set.
Okay. Okay. So now that's it for today's session. Please wait for a minute so that we need to remove the resource groups and we have to stop the compute also. Once your pipeline has completed its execution, in the left hand side, click on compute. Okay. And it will be in the running stage. Click on that and stop it. So if you didn't stop that, it will consume your credits. Okay. So please
Sorry, can you
stop
show it
that.
one more time?
Repeat one more time.
In the left hand side. So your pipeline has been executed, right? After it has completed its execution, in the left hand side, there is a option called compute under manage. Are you able to see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Click on that. This is the compute instance which we have created. Select that and stop it. Select that. You will be able to see the stop button. Stop it. That is the first step that you have to do. Okay.
What if the status is succeeded?
Pipeline is succeeded means entirely hasn't completed the execution till the execute model, evaluate model.
The compute status is succeeded.
The compute.
Yeah.
Didn't
My compute status is succeeded. Does that mean I still have to?
No, you don't have to do it. So once your complete execution is over, the pipeline execution right now I have showed, right? For me, the complete execution is over. I think this is what you're saying.
No, let me show you. Can I share my screen quickly?
Yeah. Yes, please. Jeff, your query is still there, right?
Let me just show you real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
So once he has completed it, Okay, this is compute clusters. Have you created the cluster?
I think I created a cluster instead of an instance.
Okay, so that means you need, okay. There is no option for stopping that also. Select that and delete it out. Click on that. Click the radio button.
Go back.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Here also delete is available. Click on delete.
Right. Yeah.
So otherwise what will happen is it will consume your credits. So until you complete all your assignments, you require the credits. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saroja, one more question. You're deleting only the compute.
We have to delete the resource group also.
We have to delete the entire resource group. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, if you directly go to the resource group deletion, it will not include the compute?
It will include the compute. Why I have not done that right now is, once it is over, I can quickly stop the compute. After a little, some 5 minutes later or 10 minutes later also, I'll be able to delete it. That's why I just did that mission.
If you have to take some results
As
out.
the session is not over yet, and as you said, the results taking all those parts, I can do it after stopping the computing part.
Got it.
So once I delete the cluster,
okay,
does it mean I can no longer view the results? Is the results gone as well?
For me, the results are still partially viewable. Yeah, for me, the results are viewable. And I'm not sure with, have you executed it completely?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it is viewable.
Okay,
Once here it is viewable. Okay.
Great.
Okay. Can you stop sharing the screen so that I can complete the things for Jeff? Jeff, can you share your screen right now?
Yep.
Others, as of now, the concept is over. If you know to delete the resource group, you can delete the resource group and leave the session. If you don't know, please wait for another 5 minutes. I will address his query and come back. Okay. Yeah. So Jeff, on the top, it is showing us exception message failed, right? Expand it. Okay. Are you able to see anything here? Okay. No. So under status, under property status is there, right? See more details. Use error, see more details. Click on see more details. Now completely scroll till the down. Scroll it. Okay, so wait over here. See here, column with the name weather is not in an allowed category. So that is the error it is showing. In the last line, what is the error that it is showing? Column with the name weather is not in an allowed category. Okay, that is the error. Just go to the pipeline creation part. That means your previous tab. Close it. Go to the previous tab. Not here. Go to the previous tab. Tab. Tab in the sense.
Where?
On top, you are able to see the pipeline which we have created. This is the execution screen, right? Just before that, on top, untitled document, upgrade learning, all those tabs are available, right? Upgrade learning tab, pipeline created, untitled document, all those things are available, right? On top. You will be creating multiple tabs in a browser, right? Browser tab. Yeah. So come to the authoring. Yes. Click on that. Now here, click on edit metadata and see how many columns has been selected. Okay, you have selected only 3 columns. There are 4 categorical columns. So you missed the weather column. That is the error over there. Did you understood?
Yeah. So I have to edit the columns?
Yes. For that, if you want to view the weather, you need to connect it from the original data set to see the exact data. Just remove that corresponding connection. Only that corresponding connection to edit metadata input is there, right? Edit metadata input. Remove that.
Right.
Select and delete. Use the keyboard delete. Okay. Now from the original data set, drag it. Okay. Double click on the edit column. Sorry, edit metadata. Edit column. Add the weather also. Click on save. Close it out.
Delete.
Yes, remove the connection. Reset it. Okay. So now click on configure and submit. All the things will be already available. Just click on review and submit.
Submit.
Yes. Now it
Configure and
will
submit.
execute correctly. All those things will be executed correctly. So it's just started the execution. Once it is loaded, in the green tab, it will show view details, right? After that, you can click on the view details. In the green color ribbon, which is being created right now. Yeah, click on the view details. Now your issues will be resolved. Okay, once the edit metadata is working, everything will work fine. Okay. Okay, Rio, what is your query?
Yes,
Just
Thank you.
I couldn't right click to see all the information. So is there another way rather than right click?
Okay, so just wait a minute. I'll just quickly share it out. Jeff, can you stop sharing the screen so that I can share it? Yeah. So if you are not able to click on the right click part, nothing big, just double click on the score model. Okay. After that, under overview, sorry, not under overview. Yeah. So there will be an option called output and logs. So under output and logs, data outputs will be available. So click on the show data outputs. So once you click on that, you will be able to see the scored data set along with the three notations, three symbols will be available. The second one is nothing but preview data. Just click on it, you will be able to see the preview data. Okay.
Can I share my screen very quickly?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so this output, right?
Yes. Click on output plus logs.
But nothing is showing.
Okay, can you expand it? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
Now show
So
data
now,
outputs on top. Show data outputs. Just below. Yeah.
right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the same goes for the normalized
Yes,
data.
for everything.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Nimish, what's your query? Nimish, are you there? You have raised your hands. What's the query?
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute. My quick question is that, like the assignment that we have, in that we have to do multiple evaluations, right? So
Yes.
which you also showed to us how to do those multiple evaluations, right? So when
Yes.
we are doing these multiple evaluations, like I get the point that we have one score model and the second score model that we'll get. But so first information we will connect from the existing evaluation, and second we will connect from either of the score models, right?
Yes.
Second connection, right? So will the data still vary if we do that, or it will don't you think it will be the same?
See, for score model, for first model, we need to create a separate score model. For the second model also, separate score model is required. Only thing is, both the things can be connected to evaluate model. So our prediction will be separately available, whereas the performance metrics or the error metrics will be available in the evaluate model. Now you can see the error metrics of both the models and decide which one is better.
Oh, I got your point. Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now till here we have completely worked with the data. So the last but not the least step is we need to remove the resource group. So go back to your Azure Machine Learning platform. Okay, go to the dashboard. Go to the dashboard. Now type your resource group name. So this is the resource group which I have created. Click on the resource group. If you don't know how to move to the resource group, if it is not visible in the sense, in this particular place, search for resource group. Okay, so it will show you a green colored cube kind of symbol. So click on the resource group. It will show you whatever the resource groups that are available. Specify the resource group. Click on that particular resource group. And you will be having an option called delete resource group. Okay, click on the delete resource group. So what I have to do, search for resource groups, click on any one of the resource group. If it is multiple in the sense, click on the resource group, and then after you clicked on the resource group, there will be option called delete resource group. Select that. So here the resource group name to be deleted will be available. Copy that, and at the down it will ask whether you have to delete it for sure. So for that confirmation, you again have to enter the resource group name and click on delete. Is this understandable? Are you able to follow up what you have to do?
Actually, when I searched research group, it didn't show up anything on. Am I on the wrong screen?
Okay, maybe. So where you are searching. So I said you need to go back to the dashboard. It is not on the Microsoft Studio platform. Go to the original place where we have created everything, right? We might have clicked on Launch Studio, right? In the same place, you need to go and search for resource group.
Okay, how do I go to the dashboard? It's not giving me the option here.
No. So all those things will be created in separate tabs only. In the browser, everything will be created in separate tabs. So the pipeline execution will be in a new tab. Pipeline designer, which we have created, will be in another tab. Now, from where we moved it to Launch Studio will be available in new tab. So you need to go for the first tab which you have started working. Is that available now?
Okay, so I'm back in the studio part, Launch Studio. So
yes. Now search for resource
there.
groups here. In the search tab, type resource groups. You will be able to see this kind of notation. You can use that.
Yeah, I saw one, so choose that. And then
Others,
I
are
chose
you
that
able to
and
follow
correct.
up?
Do we lost everything when we delete the resource group? Or
Exactly. You will lose everything.
but can I just keep it to make a preference when I do the assignment? It is charge the credit.
See, what will happen is if you didn't delete that, most probably if the computer stopped, it will not consume any credits. But still, we don't know at the background for the workspace account, for the keyword or the application insights account, whether any storage is any charges are available. For the storage account, there is no charges. It is for free. For Azure for students and for other services, it is available for free. But for other services, we don't know whether it is consuming any credits or not. Okay, if you delete the resource group, at the background, there is a possibility that it may consume any of the resources, any of the credits. And that's the reason we are deleting it. Okay.
So, Doctor, I deleted the resource group. I don't know why I'm getting this message now, encountered internal server error.
Okay, so that means reload
So
the
how do I
page and
check
reload
if it
the
is?
No, nothing
So I
an
go,
issue, maybe network issue. Reload the page and check whether your resource group is available or not. If it is available, delete it again.
okay, yeah, it's available. Okay, I'll try again. So
Okay.
I clicked it and then I don't see the delete. I had to double click it. I think you guys were able to
Just
go it
click on
smoothly
that.
down below.
Just click on that. That's
Okay.
fine. See here, my resource group is available here. Okay. Click on that particular patch. No need to specify any
Yeah.
checkbox or something. Click on the resource group. Okay, for me also same network error is coming. Okay, so that is an issue entirely, it seems. I have opened in another tab. It is opening for me. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, so
Okay.
I deleted it, but when I go back to it, it's still there.
I think it just takes a while to go.
See, yeah, it will take a couple of
It
minutes
takes
to
a while
delete.
to go. That's
See here, I'll show you what needs to be done after deleting it. So copy paste it, click on delete. It will ask for
Yeah.
confirmation. Click on delete. So immediately it will
Yeah, I
not
did.
delete. Now click on this notifications. It will show you deleting resource group. That means it is in progress. So until it says resource group deleted successfully, it is not deleted at all. Okay. See here, morning I have deleted the resource group. So it showed me deleted resource group. Until that time, you should not leave the or log out also. You have to wait and see deleted resource group or not. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes.
Click on the notification for viewing it.
Professor, another question. How
Yes.
do I know how much credit is left?
Okay, so for Azure for Students, I'll show you. Can you share your screen? Because for me, it is a subscription, so it will not show me. Okay, can you quickly share your screen? I'll show you. I'll tell you how to do. I have stopped sharing the screen. Can you share? You can share right now. Okay, so in the search bar, type education. You have searched for resource groups, all those things, right? In the same search bar, type education. Now, it's showing you the student offer details, correct? Under that, you have how much amount you have used. It is showing us $0.26. Okay. So from the 100 credits, you have used $0.26. That's why it is still showing us 100 out of 100. Right? So this is how you can view the credits which is left.
Got it. I was talking on mute. Yeah, this is helpful. Thank you. Thank you, Professor. I'll
Okay.
stop sharing.
So it says no resource groups to display, so that means it has been deleted.
Yes, fine. So once you have deleted the resource group, that's it for today's session. Thank you. You can leave now.
If it shows in rupees, Dr. Suroja.
Professor?
Yes.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes. Yeah, you are.
If the pending value in or the consumed value is in rupees, it
Okay.
means that the allocated credit is still $100 equivalent. Out of that, rupee equivalent is debited, right?
Yes, fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry to keep you, but I'm just wondering if we could go through that process after, because my pipeline is created and completed. I was just wondering if we
Can you
could take
quickly
2
share
minutes.
the screen? Yeah. Okay, so pipeline execution is completed, right? So under score model, there is a small circle at the bottom, right? Scored data set, like that it is viewing, right? Score model? No, not for evaluate model. Yeah, right click on it. Click on preview data. Expand it. Okay, So now completely scroll towards the right. Okay, so here you are able to see some column called scored labels, right? So this is nothing but the predicted value.
Okay.
Okay, this is for viewing the predicted value. And can you close this? We can see the evaluation metrics also. Okay, double click on the evaluate model. Double click on the evaluate model. Okay, so now under this, you are able to see metrics, right? Just above metrics. So these are all the performance metrics. Now for regression, it is nothing but the error metrics. So this coefficient of determination is nothing but your R square value, followed by mean absolute error, relative square error, root mean square error. All these metrics will be available. Did you understand how to view the results?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So last question for me, Professor. When I compare that to the data without the data cleaning, I got a
Okay.
coefficient of 0.78. Does that mean in theory that it's more accurate without the data cleaning than with the data cleaning?
No. What it might have done is, okay, so before data cleaning, in the sense, have you normalized the data? Have you done anything else also? What are all the things that you have
The
done?
only thing I did was remove the column, remove the
Okay, so okay, you might have removed the irrelevant columns, and then you just cut off the cleaning part alone. Did you mean that?
yeah, cut off of the cleaning, the missing data, all of that stuff. Clean up all that. Just took the raw data and compared
Okay,
it.
so yeah, so in that case, what it might have done is it is not taking any of the categorical values. It won't take any of the categorical values. It will just take only the numerical values and it will perform the comparison.
Oh, but still, the valuation comes out as 0.78. Does that mean one is 0.77, the other one is 0.78? Does that mean in theory it's actually more accurate without the category without the categorical values?
Okay, in some cases it may work because if you are performing feature selection, in that part also, with few features itself, you will be able to get the better accuracy, right? So in some cases it may work, but not for all the cases.
Right, okay. Okay, cool.
Oh. Okay, so hope you have understood the concepts. Everybody has understood the concepts. So that's it for today's session.
Actually,
Thank you.
Dr.
Is
Surajit,
is
can
the
I?
data? Sorry. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Okay.
That's it.
Thanks, Jeff. One thing I'm conceptually trying to intuitively understand. So we take the learning data, which is a sample of the real data. So what I understand is that with that learning data, it is model is learning the patterns and then applying what it has learned to the other data.
Yes.
So when we are choosing the learning data, how do we know when we are choosing it from the sample if it should produce the right pattern?
Not sure. So we will not know that. Obviously, the another thing what you have to do is you can go for validation data set separately. So right now we have used a split module to split the data into training and testing only, right? You can add one more split module to divide the test data into validation as well as test data. That's one option. Apart from that, explicitly, if you want to know what is the split that it has been produced, or will it produce correct output or not, correct split or not, is nowhere possible. Even in Azure as well
Okay,
as in Python also, we will not be able to know that explicitly.
then what is the value of taking the sample? Why not just learn the whole data the first time around? Why do the learning data?
Okay, so if you are learning if you are giving the entire data for learning, how will you evaluate it? How will you show the metrics or anything?
Okay, fair point. Okay,
Okay.
thanks.
So to prove that point only, we are taking the test data. Or another way is, if you want to give entirely the data set for learning, you can give, there is another option. Instead of splitting the data, use the entire data set for training. Use one more data set specifically for testing. Okay? Did you understood?
Okay. Yes.
And drag and drop it in your pipeline and give it for score model for testing instead of
Right.
splitting the data. That's the second
But
option.
at the end of the day, there should be two set of data so that the evaluation can happen.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Jeff, what's your question?
No, I'm good at it. No,
Okay.
I'm just
Nimesh, you ask?
Yeah, Dr. Saroja. So I was just trying to quickly run the model for the assignment. And
Okay.
when I try to do the evaluate model, if I'm not connecting from the scored data set to the second evaluate model, the model doesn't run. So if I try to give the input from the evaluate model to the second evaluate model, the model fails at the end.
Okay, so can you just share your screen if you are doing it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, if there are only two models, no need of using two evaluate model. One is sufficient.
So what I was doing is first I was trying to connect it directly. So I was this.
No. What you have to do is, okay.
So if I cut to this,
So now also you have only two models, right? There is no three models. If you have three models, two evaluate model is required.
oh, if I have only two models, then
Only two models in the sense, only one evaluate model is sufficient. So the evaluate model consists of two scored data sets. It can compare two models at a time.
it can compare two models at a time.
Yes.
Okay. So because here, when we were doing this one, okay, this had only one
used
data set.
only
Okay.
one model. So one evaluate model I have given to see the performance metrics. Can you show the result? Double click on the
Yeah,
evaluate model.
it's the same.
Yeah, for both the models, it is showing you the coefficient of determination, right?
Yeah. And it's the same result. The result is not changing.
There's a minor difference over there. It's changing. See, for the first model, it is showing 0.6634. And the second model, 0.6619. That's the difference.
Oh,
Very minor
okay.
difference is there.
Okay, now I understand. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Professor. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope everybody has completed that part. Don't forget to delete the resource group before you leave the session. Don't forget to stop the compute at least. If you
Sure,
forget
sure.
to delete the resource group is also fine. Stop the compute before you leave. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.